Hello everyone, it is I coming at you with a bit of an update with the KC Cup. Obviously there was the whole cheating scandal and everything that happened with the Cup, but regardless, Konami did say that they, remove the cheaters as they typically do from the top 100 at the very least, so we can at the very least see who made global top 100. I can safely say, for the rest of it, it's hard to say, who did well and whatnot, but that's irrelevant. We're here to talk about the top 100 decks that made it for the September 2021 KC Cup. Global rank 1, Haru, amazing player, 27 card, Thunder Dragon. I mentioned this in my ban list prediction video. I think Thunder Dragons is going to be one of those decks that does get hit. It's just really old for the meta. It's really good in a no side deck format. It's probably the best deck, better than Automats in my opinion, if there is no side deck specifically, and they have no limit on how many games they can play. They can just play past all of those, bad, horrible brick hands and just keep on doing what they're doing. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Thunder Dragons will see some sort of nerf on the ban list. And it's not recency biased. You can literally go on any KC Cup, any tournament, and Thunder Dragons are always there in some capacity. Great deck. Exceed monsters, there you go. Global rank 2, you can't not think about Automats, man. Even though Thunder Dragon stole number 1s, I'm sure we're going to see plenty of Onomatopoeia. Still by far the best tournament deck in my opinion, especially with the side deck. This deck's insane. Lots of easy wins have been obtained with this deck. It doesn't take much processing power to figure out how to play it. Book of Moons, typical. It's actually funny that we saw Book of Moon and Thunder Dragon. There you go. There's not much to say about Automat. It's pretty much the same as it's always been for quite a while now. A couple more trap cards. You'll probably see more trap variants as well. Shota coming in with more Automats and Harpies. Harpies seeing some play here. We used a little bit of that. Good to see. I'm assuming most of the climb was with Onomatopoeia though. Here we go. There's Cyber Dragon. I was wondering when we see our first Cyber Dragon. It took global rank 4. Had some Sidra support. I'm sure a lot more people used it. They just, used it probably to gain back their points rather than, climb with it, if that makes sense. You lose points and you get them back with Cyber Dragon. I could see that. Automata play, again, there's more Automats. Ooh, Ritual Beast coming in. I believe we had Ritual Beast either Tier 3 or Tier 2 on our KC Cup prediction tier list video. So there you go. Making some... This is actually a non-trap version of Ritual Beast. This is interesting. This is an interesting build with Destiny Draw. I would not mind facing this type of Ritual Beast. It's not Trap Beasts whatsoever. This is how Ritual Beast should be playing to be an interesting deck, rather than be another generic trap deck. Global rank 7, that's pretty good. That's not bad. I like this. Yo, Ritual Beast players, take notes, take notes. I got some more Thunder Dragons. Got the Caius in there. Trifortia Tops, always a classic. Love it, looking good. Harpies, pure Harpies coming up here for global rank 9. 2 TTH in the Book of Moon TTH. There you go. Harpies, still a solid deck, not bad. No Resonators yet. Here's the shit I don't want to see. Do not play Ritual Beast like this, dude. Come on, man. Trap Ritual Beast. This is garbage. I hate seeing it like this. This is not what Ritual. This up here is what you guys should aim to be. Not this. This is what villains do. Don't do this. Cyber Dragon, typical Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon, very solid deck. Looks like seems to be the most solid of the KC Cup so far, at least in the top 10. -1, doing his thing. Sun coming up with more Onomatopoeia. Floodgate and Onomatopoeia, we saw that a lot in tournaments. The few tournaments we have had this week have had those Floodgates. Very nice. Love it. 2 different Thunder Dragon builds here. Looks like the major difference is the addition of the trap card. And is that it? Pretty much Charge Light Brigade, just different limits. And so one Gold Sark, 1 charge. Interesting. Nothing too crazy there. Wow, global rank 14 ended up using Witch Crafter. Kind of exciting. And of course, I'm getting this all from the Duel Links Meta website. I don't know if I mentioned that in the start. If not, Duel Links Meta, go check out their website. Amazing data. I'm just here to give my take on this stuff. You should go get their data from them directly if you want to go through it yourself. Witchcrafter. Great to see Witchcrafter still in. Witchcrafter is one of those decks I said a long time ago. Not recently, but a long time ago that I think it should be a good deck, but it constantly keeps failing. So it's good to see them do something. I got Zenith coming out here with more Thunder Dragon Automats. Again, not too much to say about these builds. It's just Thunder Dragon and Automats. Thunder Dragon Harpies. Harpies actually had a good KC Cup run, it seems. Probably to counter all the trap cards that they eventually happened in, like, day 3. Adobo Boy coming in with a global rank 18. He's got the Resonator Thunder Dragons. Wow. Umso was not wrong. He's been on that build for a couple times already. Shoutouts to him. And it looks like someone made it work, got all the way to rank 18 with it. I also heard apparently like the first place used it a little bit as well. I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not, but you know, I'm just going based on what's on the website report. Very, very cool to see. We'll see if this is just the new way to play Resonators being used as an engine, or if there will be more optimization. That deck has definitely fallen off like crazy, so it'll be exciting to see. King Halo coming in, more Thunder Dragon Resonators. All right, there you go. Listen, one might be a fluke, but two, come on. Two, come on. Ashu coming in with a Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is a deck you do not see in competitive much anymore, but he did make it work. Is also playing the Cyber Dragon, so I don't know which one he played more. I would imagine the Cyber Dragon ended up being played more, but good to see that the Blue Eyes did get some representation in this KC Cup. I don't think they've gotten any representation in the previous, like, 2 KC Cups, so good to see them up here. Luna Lights makes sense. Luna Lights was a tier 3 deck, I think, in our tier list. Good Automat counter. Although the Automats can play around you, you know, in KC Cup when all the fatigue and shit starts rolling in, they probably won't. They probably will not. They'll probably be going face first into you. We got Trap. Got some more Automats. Got some more Thunder Resonators. Looks like Thunder Resonators is that deck that's been discovered, sort of, in KC Cup. We'll see if it continues going into tournaments or not. Excited to see. Yo, bro, Mike Ho coming out with 3 different TG builds, all set Delta XL. Looks like mostly just trap lineup changes. Nothing too crazy outside of that. And then, like, taking out Fossil Dig. Pretty much the same thing. Nothing too crazy. Just basically playing TGs, going from 29, 30 to 27 cards. There you go. Love some TG action. I'm surprised that we haven't seen them a little higher, but I don't know. Uchiha, Leonardo coming in with more Harpy Ladies. Harpy Ladies, solid deck. This is why it's recommended if you are a free-to-play player and not willing to buy the Gaia Structure deck. Harpies is still a solid option. Of course, you're not going to have Book of Moons or Lances or, you know, maybe even not TTH, but you can get something. That's the thing about this deck, right? If you're a free player, you have the deck, and then you put your generic staples that you do have, and you're slowly grinding. You just put them in here, and they're good. Hopefully, we don't see any limits to this deck. I don't think Harpies need a limit, but we'll see. More Automats, more Thunder Dragons, nothing crazy between these two. More Cyber Dragon, love it. Harpies again. Damn, Harpies had a really, really good KC Cup. More Resonators, listen, more Resonator Thunders. Umso was onto something, bro. Abyss, Herald the Abyss at 3, wow. He's going in. I'm actually excited to see if this deck will pop off in tournament scene. Playing the Chain Resonator as well, pretty cool, pretty cool. We've got Yato coming in with some with some Automats. Got that Void Trap Hole in there. Thunder Dragon Special. Playing a mix of TGs and Thunders for rank 35. Set Delta XL, 25 cards. The less the better, I say. More Automats, nothing too crazy with this build. More Automats, nothing too crazy. You can see like how certain decks like TGs and Thunders, you can kind of have like some leeway, but Automats, because the way the anime skill works, you pretty much just play it the same way every single time. It's why would you mess with something that does well already, right? More Harpies, looking good. Yeah, Harpies did very well. Very excited for them. Fake Ritual Beasts again with Endless Trap Hell. Don't play it like this, boys. Don't be like this guy. More Cyberu Dragonu. Harpies and Thunder Dragon again. This is just normal Thunder Dragon. Not too bad, not too bad. Love to see it. More Floodgates. We've been seeing a lot more Floodgate. The resurgence of Floodgate coming out just to clog people's boards. And with Pendulums coming out, you're going to see even more Floodgate, which is pretty nasty. So we're going to see how much Floodgate ends up mattering. Heroes in the top 49. That is awesome. Not even like anything crazy either, just heroes. Heroes with beatdown, triple cosmic, or I'm sorry, triple MST. You could honestly take this list like a couple years back and just replace this with Cosmic Cyclone, and it'd be like the same build, which is insane. And of course, without the Stratos in there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to still see heroes able to reach 49. 21 card build. Typical heroes. Love to see this. This is awesome. Love me some heroes. Hopefully we can get some proper support for them soon. Onomatopoeia. Again, nothing interesting there. Breakthrough skill Ritual Beast. Again, don't play it like this, but hey, at least he's using breakthrough skill, so it's a little different than others. But again, with a triple floodgate control coming in back into the metagame here. Thunder Dragons using that Thunder Monarch in there for a little bit of tribute pop. Cosmic Cyclone as well, very interesting. Probably trying to avoid those floodgates, Jesus. Although Thunder Dragons, they're a bunch of big bodies, they can tribute over each other, so not very critical. Automats again with more floodgate. Thunder Dragons again, nothing special there. Oh, this man uses a bunch of decks. Buns is out here using the Automats with Canadia, says it's fuck them floodgates. Harpies, they've been having a great KC Cup, and Thunder Dragons. He hit the pretty much three best performing decks this KC Cup. He hit all three playing them. Not bad. You got Yamada Tensuju going in with that Luna Lights. Not as many Luna Lights as I thought there'd be. Honestly, there is a lot less Luna Lights. Going with a Needlebug Nest or some Mill Power. Very interesting. I wonder if that, ended up actually winning him any games. Has the Daigusto in there as well. Very interesting build. Harpies again. Looks like a bunch of people that did end up playing Harpies just kind of stuck with Harpies. They didn't really play like too many different things. So that's pretty cool. Unending Nightmare and Cyber Dragon. Damn, Unending Nightmare can also lower your life points as well as getting rid of like Harpy's Hunting Ground and stuff. Very interesting choice, actually. Yeah, it can basically nuke your entire life points in one turn if done properly. Really cool. Once per chain. Cyber Dragon. Yep, three well-made decks here. Nothing too crazy. A Pointer of the Red Lotus, seeing a little bit of comeback here. This was huge a couple of KC Cups back, but nothing too crazy this time. Number 70, ooh, we got the Mayakashi Shiranui. This is something I like to see. Really, no real generics besides the Book of Moon and the MSTs. Everything else is Shiranui or Mayakashi. Super, super cool. Tie that bind in there as well. We saw this pop off at Worlds, so pretty cool to see them up here. Pretty much you have to run this extra deck. You don't really have space for anything else. The Mayakashis and the Shiranuis, no much space for much else. If we get an 8th extra deck spot, it'll be interesting to see if Mayakashis pop off. I'm probably going to copy this list, if I'm being honest, and play it myself. 24k gems. I mean, you take out the Book of Moon, 24k gems is not that bad for a deck like this. Obviously, you'd have to replace the Book of Moon with something else, though. Hayato Gaia, finally seeing some play. This is one that I missed. I thought Gaia would do significantly better than it did, but I mean, at the end of the day, it makes sense. It's a little linear, it's a little basic, so once people start getting flexible and interesting, it's just not a deck that'll perform that well, and you kind of see it here. This is pretty generic Gaia build, and it made, 72nd place, not that great. Shadow Imprisoning in the main, kind of crazy. Oh, playing that Red Eyes Flare. I wonder if that ever won him any games. Automats, again, nothing too crazy to talk about here. Automats again. Automats, just overwhelming presence. Makes sense. 2 Automat builds here with the Exceed block. We've seen a little bit of the Exceed block. Try to get some monster negation in there. Counter Trap as well. Can't chain to it. Harpies, again, with the Shadow Imprisoning in the main. Oh, man. Maybe Thunder Dragons ended up being the best after all. I mean, it stops a little bit of Automat too, but they can bolt choose, so not that crazy. Set Delta XL 26 card TG over here. All right, more Cyber Style Cyber Dragon feels good. Trap Automat versus not Trap Automat. He couldn't decide. Played both. Feels good. Cyber Dragon. There's so many limits in Cyber Dragon that all the builds are pretty much the same. There's not much space to really, flex your deck building. He is playing the MST though, so that's cool. 1 MST just to fill up the space. Just says fuck back row. Another Gaia with Concentrating Current Cheese. I wonder how many games he stole with that. 1 Drowning in the Automat for the flavor, naturally. This man used Gaia, Cyber Dragon, and Automat. Not bad, not bad. Different Haru. What the? All right. Kanzwa goes in. 3 Canadia Automat, nothing crazy there. Double, but just more Automat, baby. More Automat. Set Delta XL 23 card TG. Oof, that is a really small Set Delta XL deck. That's like Danger Zone with Charge Light Brigade, I feel. But hey, he did it. And then finally, in our last reported game, we have Gokis. Wow. Gokis made global rank 100. Pretty much the normal Goki we used to see with the balance build, but using Tie That Bind instead. Very expensive deck here. With the Econs, the Floodgates, Necro Valleys, Double Book of Moon. Gokis. So there we go. There we go. All of the confirmed top 100 decks. Excited to see this Resonator Thunder Dragon build finally do something. I hope it continues and actually does things in the tournament scene, because sometimes decks that do well in KC Cup don't do well in the tournament scene. So hopefully we can see a little bit of a meta shakeup there. But honestly, it looks like Automat, Thunder Dragon, Cyber Dragon, and Harpies, actually. Got to include Harpies in there. Had a dominant KC weekend. Makes sense. So pretty cool. We'll see what happens with tournaments. This is the KC Meta Report from Duel Links Meta. So go check them out on their website if you want to see the report yourself. If not, go support them for making such an awesome list to begin with for us to all look at and enjoy. From me to you guys, till next time, peace out, YouTube.